101 facts about McLaren that you definitely didn't know. Today you will find out, is it true that McLaren makes super fast baby strollers? At what point can your McLaren accidentally explode? And is it true that McLaren is the favorite car brand of birds, and they shit on these cars more often than others? First, at the April 1st auto show, McLaren unveiled its model completely covered in gold foil, causing laughter and bewilderment among attendees who later learned it was a joke for Laughter Day. Second, there are jokes among McLaren owners that the fastest thing about a McLaren is the speed at which money flies away when buying and maintaining it. Third, McLaren Speedtail. Equipped with a hybrid engine, this car is capable of reaching a top speed of 250.41 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest cars in McLaren history. Fourth, McLaren Speedtail. With record-breaking aerodynamics and a unique three-seat cabin, this model stands out for its sleek and sophisticated shape that pays homage to the iconic McLaren F1 with its centrally positioned driver's seat. Fifth, with a price tag of around $2.25 million, the Speedtail is one of the most expensive and exclusive models in the McLaren lineup, offering unique innovation and record-breaking speed. Sixth, in the McLaren F1, gold is used as an insulation layer in the engine compartment because of its outstanding reflective properties. Seventh, Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw, 2019. In this movie, the character played by Jason Statham drives a McLaren 720S, demonstrating impressive stunts and racing at high speeds. Eighth, for the winter season, McLaren offered a limited edition hat in the shape of its McLaren P1 supercar, which was a hit among the brand's fans and lifted spirits on cold days. Ninth, one McLaren model was found to have a problem with inadequate soundproofing, causing too much road and engine noise to be heard in the cabin, reducing the comfort of the ride. 10th, one of the McLaren models had such a complicated mirror folding mechanism that some owners could not figure out how to activate it without visiting a service center. 11th, one McLaren was criticized for its inefficient aerodynamics, which led to increased fuel consumption and reduced overall performance, which was unexpected for a car positioned as a high-tech supercar whose aerodynamics are given a great deal of time. 12th, McLaren F1 long held the title of the fastest production car in the world, reaching speeds of 243 miles per hour thanks to its powerful V12 engine from BMW. 13th, McLaren F1. Classic and still one of the most recognizable McLarens, the F1 has a design that was revolutionary at the time of its creation and still looks stunning even decades later. 14th, at one time, the F1 cost as much as $1 million, but now, due to its status and rarity, secondary market prices can reach $20 million and up. 15th, the McLaren MP4/1 was the first Formula One car to use a carbon monocoque, which radically changed approaches to design and safety in racing. 16th, McLaren Documentary, 2017. This movie explores the life of McLaren founder Bruce McLaren and his contribution to motorsport, showing how his legacy continues to influence the world of racing cars. 17th, the McLaren released a baby stroller styled after their cars, which was equipped with padded seats, seat belts, and even a mock dashboard, adding humor to young parents' outings. 18th, Det McLaren was forced to recall some of its models due to problems with brake fluid, which could leak and impair braking performance. 19th, many McLaren models are poorly adapted to extreme weather conditions, such as heavy rain or snow, which can increase the risk of bad weather accidents. 20th, McLaren owners often joke that the settings menus in their cars are so complicated that you may need a manual to change the radio station. 21st, McLaren has experienced damage to its innovation capacity after the departure of several key engineers and designers to competitors, raising questions about the company's internal culture and management. 22nd, every McLaren supercar undergoes extensive testing. Before leaving the factory, each car undergoes more than 500 tests to ensure its reliability and performance. 23rd, The Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift, 2006. Although the film is dominated by Japanese sports cars, McLaren is mentioned in the dialogues as a benchmark for modern supercars, emphasizing their cultural influence and brand recognition in the automotive industry. 24th, McLaren cars use specially designed Pirelli tires that are made exclusively to match the features and characteristics of specific models. 25th, McLaren P1. This hybrid hypercar can reach speeds of up to 217 miles per hour, combining Formula One technology with on-road innovation. 26th, McLaren P1. Known for its dramatic and aggressive features, the P1 was one of the first hypercars to successfully combine form and function, embodying the essence of McLaren's innovative design. 27th. As part of the hypercar trinity, the P1 was released with a price tag in the neighborhood of $1.15 million and quickly became a collector's car due to its technological innovation and limited production run. 28th. McLaren owners often joke that the main problem with owning such a car is the inability to stop and not drive it every day, even if just for bread. 29th. McLaren got into an embarrassing situation when several models were recalled due to fuel system problems that could lead to fuel leaks and fires, becoming a serious blow to the company's image. 30th. The company faced criticism after one of its race cars failed to complete a race due to a technical fault, undermining confidence in the reliability of their racing technology. 31st. McLaren owns one of the most advanced wind tunnels in the automotive industry, allowing the company to test the aerodynamics of its cars with extraordinary precision. 32nd. Transformers: The Last Knight. 2017. Although many cars appear in the film, McLaren is spotlighted in some action scenes, emphasizing its aggressive aesthetic. 33rd. Partnering with LEGO. The LEGO Group has partnered with the LEGO Group to release several sets, including a McLaren Senna GTR model, allowing fans of all ages to recreate their own supercar. 34th. McLaren owners sometimes complain that their cars attract birds so much that after parking in the open air, the car sometimes looks more like a bombing target. 35th. Owning a McLaren can come with dauntingly high maintenance and repair costs, especially if the car is out of warranty, which can include thousands of dollars for a single service visit. 36th. The McLaren utilized specially tuned sound systems from Bowers & Wilkins, providing not only great handling, but also outstanding sound. 37th. Partnership with Tumi. McLaren has partnered with Tumi, the renowned luggage manufacturer, to create a range of suitcases and travel accessories that reflect the aerodynamic design and innovative materials used in McLaren cars. 38th. McLaren Variable Drift Control. This technology allows drivers to customize and control the level of torque redistribution to the rear wheels, making it easier to perform controlled drifting. 39th. McLaren X1. Introduced in 2012, the X1 was created as a unique single project based on the McLaren MP 412C. With its unusual design and unique materials, the X1 demonstrates that McLaren is willing to explore unconventional ideas in automotive engineering. 40th. Among McLaren's loyal fans are chefs Gordon Ramsay and James Martin, and English actor Rowan Atkinson. 41st. McLaren, who have a long history of success in Formula One, have had some bad seasons where their cars have not performed competitively, which has questioned their engineering ability. 42nd. The design of some McLaren models provides limited visibility, especially to the rear and side, which can be dangerous when maneuvering on the road. 43rd. McLaren 765 LT, one of the latest supercars in the long-tail lineup, capable of reaching a top speed of 205 miles per hour thanks to its optimized aerodynamic design. 44th. McLaren 765 LT. The newest iteration in the long-tail lineup, the 765 LT offers sharp, flamboyant lines and aerodynamic enhancements that make it one of the most aggressive and visually appealing cars in the lineup. 45th. McLaren 765 LT. This model can cost in excess of $350,000, making it one of the most expensive in the current lineup due to its performance enhancements and limited production run. 46th. To celebrate the launch of its P1 hybrid supercar, the company has released a limited edition perfume inspired by scents used in the automotive industry. 47th. McLaren was one of the first to use color telemetry in Formula One, allowing engineers and drivers to receive important real-time information that greatly improved race strategies. 48th. Proactive chassis control. This system uses a variety of sensors to monitor road conditions and adjust suspension settings, providing the perfect combination of comfort and handling on a variety of surfaces. 49th. The Expendables 3, 2014. A McLaren MP 412C is used in one of the movie's key moments, adding dynamics and style to the action scenes. 50th. Working with AkzoNobel. McLaren is working with AkzoNobel to develop more sustainable and lighter paints and coatings to use on their cars. 51st. Some McLaren models have been found to have strange software bugs, such as the car could accidentally change the display language or reset settings for no apparent reason. 52nd. McLaren experienced financial difficulties, including the need for significant borrowing to maintain operations, which affected their ability to invest in new projects and technology. 53rd. In 2007, McLaren was fined $100 million and stripped of all points in the Constructors' Championship for obtaining and using confidential Ferrari team information. This incident seriously damaged the company's reputation in the eyes of fans and sponsors. 54th. McLaren Vision. Gran Turismo, designed for the virtual world of the racing game. Gran Turismo. This concept embodies a vision of the future of supercars with radical design and advanced technology. 55th. McLaren Ultimate Vision. Gran Turismo. Another concept design for Gran Turismo, representing McLaren's vision for the year 2030 with innovative design and technology that can be utilized in future models. 56th. McLaren is collaborating with universities around the world, including Oxford and Cambridge, to conduct research in materials, science, and aerodynamics. 57th. Carbon components. From the carbon monocoque to the exterior and interior components, the use of carbon fiber significantly reduces vehicle weight while increasing strength and safety. 58th. Due to their high cost and black market appeal, McLaren cars are often targeted for theft, posing a serious problem for owners. 59th. The company is actively adopting environmental technologies, developing hybrid and all-electric versions of its next models. 60th. Collaboration with Richard Mille, McLaren and luxury watch manufacturer Richard Mille created a series of exclusive watches inspired by supercar technology and design. 61st. McLaren's founder, Bruce McLaren, died in a car crash in 1970 at Goodwood while testing one of his cars, leaving a tragic stamp on the company's history. 62nd. McLaren was criticized for not having room for glasses or cup holders in one of its models, which many found illogical for a car of this class. 63rd. The joke among McLaren engineers is that they are so obsessed with aerodynamics that even the chairs in their office are designed to minimize air resistance when moving. 64th. Because of its power and cost, McLaren can cause difficulties with registration and insurance in some regions, adding to the overall cost and hassle for owners. 65th. McLaren Senna, dedicated to legendary racing driver Ayrton Senna, this car reaches speeds of up to 208 miles per hour and is one of McLaren's most extreme track performance cars. 66th. McLaren Senna. This car represents the apogee of racing design, with many aerodynamic elements that make it not only powerful, but also visually impressive. 67th. With a price tag of around $1 million, the Senna was designed as the ultimate expression of a race car suitable for public roads and has become a symbol of McLaren's engineering prowess. 68th. McLaren technology is used in aviation and space. Some of the company's innovations have found applications outside the automobile industry, including the development of lightweight and strong materials for the aerospace industry. 69th. Formula One documentaries. McLaren often appears in documentaries and series about Formula One, such as Formula One: Drive to Survive on Netflix, which show behind-the-scenes details and challenges the team faces. 70th. The McLaren 650S is sometimes called the butterfly for the way the doors open, which lift up and out to the sides, resembling the unfurled wings of a butterfly. 71st. McLaren owners sometimes face negative stereotypes, such as assumptions that they choose the car only for show, rather than for a true passion for cars. 72nd. McLaren BC03. Based on the technology and design of the McLaren Senna, the BC03 was developed as a more extreme and exclusive version of the already powerful car, inspired by Japanese animation. 73rd. Technology is available in some versions that allows the windows to change their tinting electronically, improving interior comfort and privacy. 74th. Collaboration with Mercedes-Benz. McLaren has long collaborated with Mercedes to create the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, a supercar that has come to symbolize the union of German quality and British innovation. 75th. There have been instances of McLaren cars exploding due to technical faults, particularly related to the fuel system. 76th. The company faced a ridiculous situation when it advertised its new model as unbeatable, and the first customer was stuck in traffic on a demonstration run due to a breakdown. 77th. McLaren GT. Despite its focus on comfort and long-distance driving, this car can still reach a top speed of about 203 miles per hour. 78th. McLaren GT. This model offers a unique blend of sportiness and luxury, its sleek and flowing shape creating a refined look perfect for the Grand Tour. 79th. As a Grand Tourer, the GT has a price tag of around $210,000, offering a combination of high performance and everyday comfort. 80th. Track Telemetry app. This app allows drivers to record and analyze their track data in real time, improving their driving skills and performance on the track. 81st. Rush 2013. Although the movie focuses on the rivalry between Niki Lauda and James Hunt in Formula One, McLaren cars play a key role, depicting real races of the time. 82nd. Partnership with BMW. In the 1990s, McLaren partnered with BMW to create the engine for the McLaren F1, which allowed the car to become one of the fastest and most powerful in the world. 83rd. In 2015, McLaren launched the 675 LT, which experienced overheating and engine failure issues on a number of occasions, affecting the perception of the brand's reliability. 84th. Some McLaren models suffered from unreliable electronics, leading to sudden failures of important vehicle control systems while driving. 85th. McLaren uses active aerodynamic systems, such as movable rear spoilers and diffusers, that adjust automatically to optimize downforce and reduce air resistance depending on driving conditions. 86th. Many models utilize ceramic brake discs that provide outstanding stopping power and durability, even in the most extreme conditions. 87th. Billion, a Russian film where the McLaren 650S plays one of the roles, emphasizing luxury and speed, which coincides with the dynamics of the plot. 88th. Collaborations with APL. In collaboration with Athletic Propulsion Labs, McLaren created a line of sports shoes inspired by supercar design and technology. 89th. McLaren faced criticism for the interior design in some of its models, which critics sometimes called too minimalist and inappropriate for the price. 90th. Most McLaren models are performance-oriented, which means compromises in practicality and comfort in daily use. 91st. Collaborations with Castore. McLaren and British sportswear brand Castore developed a collection of high-quality sportswear that combines style and functionality for active lifestyles. 92nd. Collaboration with Invicta watches. McLaren and Invicta have created a range of watches inspired by McLaren's design and technology that reflect the spirit of speed and innovation. 93rd. McLaren documentary, 2017. This movie explores the life of McLaren founder Bruce McLaren and his contribution to motorsport, showing how his legacy continues to influence the world of racing cars. 94th. McLaren Elva. This roofless model stands out for its design that brings the driver as close to the road and the elements as possible, emphasizing the raw and direct nature of driving. 95th. With a starting price of around $1.7 million, the Elva represents one of McLaren's most exclusive cars, offering an uncompromising, open-top driving experience. 96th. McLaren cars have been criticized in some countries for their high CO2 emissions, calling into question their eco-friendliness in an era when many are looking to reduce their environmental impact. 97th. Some McLaren owners have experienced the ridiculous situation of the car locking itself with the keys inside, causing funny and embarrassing moments when trying to regain access. 98th. Ironically, McLaren tried to create the quietest cabin in one of its models, but many owners complained that they wanted to hear more engine sound, which goes against the basic idea of a supercar. 99th. In an interview, McLaren's chief designer admitted that sometimes they get too hung up on aerodynamics, which can lead to designs that seem unnecessary or even ridiculous. 100th. McLaren cars, like many other supercars, can lose value quickly, a source of frustration for owners expecting to maintain investment value. 101st. Unlike some competitors that offer more technological innovation and amenities in their models, McLaren can sometimes seem limited in terms of comfort features and innovations. That's all. You can watch other videos on our channel.